Welcome back in. Well, you know, we brought this up before and we were talking about it's kind of getting to that point where when you walk outside, you have to deal with your glasses fogging back up because of that humidity.
Yes.
And I'm not looking forward to that, but of course, always glad that it's going to be warm and sunny. You know, sunshine and blue skies, at least for today.
Right, yeah, and we're going to have plenty of that today. Lots of sunshine. It's going to get hot. It's going to get hot early. It's going to still be hot late, just like we had yesterday. Long duration hot, I call this. And I think that's what we're in for, many hours with temperatures way up in the 90s. The record for today is 100. Hopefully that's just out of reach, but we could get awfully close and stay there for a while. So think cool thoughts. We're going to have plenty of hot. And I think overnight tonight, a little different than overnight last night when the air was still a little dry and we're able to fall into the 60s in a lot of spots this morning. I don't think we're going to do that tomorrow morning. I think it's going to be a little bit more muggy overnight tonight and tomorrow. And that likely means we're going to start with those temperatures higher on our Monday. Not much happening on our satellite radar composite, not around here. There's quite a bit of activity well off to the north, up into parts of the Tennessee Valley. And we'll see if any of that can sink south over the next 36 hours. It feels like if we're going to get some showers from that, it would be much later in the day tomorrow. And that's what we'll be watching carefully as we go through the next couple of days here. 72 is our temperature in Tallahassee, 74 our temperature right now in Valdosta, 75 in Thomasville. So things already starting to perk up. These dew point numbers in the mid 60s tells us that there is some moisture to the air, but certainly not like we had maybe at points last week or that we're going to have at points this week when those dew point numbers are up over 70 and it really feels different outside. 78's the air temperature now in Perry, 81 for us in Cross City, hanging on to 75 in Bainbridge and 73 at Quincy. Now on the satellite radar composite, I think for the next couple of days, not only are we looking at this energy to the north, but we're going to be looking for some of that tropical moisture to the south that while it's not organized or anything, as that starts to spread this way, we pick up more humidity, we get more fuel for some showers and storms to get going, and I think that's going to be part of our forecast, especially for the second half of the week. Higher pressure's been doing a pretty good job of keeping the skies pretty clear and keeping the air pretty dry. It should fizzle enough to let whatever's left of this boundary sink through the area tomorrow, and that could shake and should shake out a few showers from the clouds. Watch here on the Futurecast. We get through today, and I don't think it's going to be anything different than we had yesterday. But as we get into tonight and tomorrow, we start to get a few clouds during the day tomorrow. Now we start looking for some showers. And again, I don't think we're talking big rains or big storms or everybody gets wet all the time kind of soakers. But I do think a couple of decent afternoon or evening scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially if that boundary times up right to work with that sea breeze, certainly something that can happen tomorrow. So we will up the rain chances a little bit. Hopefully tomorrow morning I can up those rain chances a little bit more. The tropics are still pretty quiet. That's the way they look like they're going to stay for a while. We'll keep our eyes out there like we will all season for you. On the Gulf today, winds out of the west 5 to 12, seas 2 feet or less, and we'll go with mostly smooth conditions in the bays. 60s and 70s, sunny and mild this morning. Going to get into the upper 90s this afternoon, mostly sunny and hot. The rain chance is really small today. It'll start to get a little bit more humid tonight and during the day tomorrow. And what that means, we're probably going to be talking about some shower chances next week. Hopefully we get some to calm some of this heat down. Right now, it's still a lot of temperatures way up in the 90s.
And as we're heading into the work week with those rain chances ramping up, probably not a bad idea to keep that rain gear handy.
Oh yeah. Well.